the wonderful green foods. So as you'll see, they're different colors. This is a separate one or the other. And we really, most importantly, during this busy time of the year, really want to talk about the 14 of the most well-researched and beneficial berry and fruit extracts along with the greens. This is something that I think most importantly to talk about, Andrew, theirs versus yours, and because yours, in my opinion, is the best quality of any supplements you bring to us, but particularly these two products.
Yeah, one of the most frustrating things when you look at the supplement industry is we all know that fruits, vegetables, green foods, they're healthy foods. And a lot of companies, what they simply do, it's a way to make a cheap product. They take a product, they talk about the beneficial compounds, the anthocyanins, the polyphenols, but then in their product, they don't standardize it. So it would be like getting a vitamin C product that someone told you they put orange, dried orange into that product. If they don't tell you how many milligrams of vitamin C, why bother? And again, what they're probably doing is just putting some dried orange that's virtually free compared to the price of vitamin C. So when you're taking a product like Fruit Full AntiOxidants, and we'll focus on that one first.
Okay.
The critical compound in those ingredients, and you can see from the chart behind me, it's either going to be anthocyanins or polyphenols. As you look, our acai berry extract is a concentrate standardized for polyphenols. Our bilberry blend standardized for anthocyanins. Our black elder standardized for anthocyanins. Our cranberry standardized for fruit acids. Our grape skin standardized for polyphenols. Our pomegranate standardized for punicalagins and ellagic acid. Our blueberry blend, anthocyanins. And by the way, if we just use dry blueberry or dried bilberry, it would cost $1 or $2 a pound. It would be virtually almost free compared to the cost of a standardized extract, which can be several $100s a pound. And unfortunately, when you look at, I call them kitchen sink products, they'll have a long list of fruits and a long list of vegetables, but they don't tell you at all the standardized components. And unfortunately, when they don't tell you, it's because they're not standardizing those components, because they don't know the levels of anthocyanins. They're not testing for them. Every raw material in that product, that means that when we bring that raw material into my facility, we test it for those standardized components. So every single component has several $100s in additional investment involved with testing it to make sure it delivers those components. Because when you're taking a supplement, it's different than eating those fruits and vegetables in your life, which of course, this should underscore how important they are. But when you're taking a supplement, and you're taking this small capsule that contains about 500 milligrams of material, it's all about making sure it's standardized. Otherwise, a capsule's delivering virtually nothing. Unless they're standardized and it's just some dried fruits and vegetables, it's delivering virtually nothing. And to give you an idea of how powerful this little capsule is, if we drop it into this pitcher of water, and it's probably about a little more than a half a gallon of water here, and that's just a few hundred milligrams. And this is the difference between dried fruit and standardized extracts. And you could already see what's going on there. And that's the difference. That's the difference between ingredients costing a couple of dollars a pound and a few $100s per pound. That's standardized extracts. You can't even see my hand on the other side of it. So if you're taking a capsule or a tablet or getting a drink, and there's no declaration of the levels of anthocyanins, there's no declaration of the level of concentration, the key molecules you're getting, then just eat some fruit. You're doing much better in doing so. And of course, what I hope these products do, because we're targeting those special ingredients in them, it reminds you how important it is to eat berries. It reminds you how powerful things like apples are in terms of their polyphenol content, that these fruits and vegetables are the key components of a healthy, protective diet. And that's why I try every day to target my intake in fruits and vegetables. And this product just underscores how important it is. And unfortunately, typical products, all they do is they give you a long list of fruits and vegetables that we know are healthy, but then it doesn't give you any insight into standardization. And we're talking about fruits and vegetables, my cruciferous vegetable extract product. When you're talking about those kinds of products, Standardization is everything, or you shouldn't go near the product, actually.
I couldn't agree more with you. In fact, I wanted to remind everybody you can also do this in the powdered version. I'm going to show you how little, one little scoop is going to give you this, the equivalent of what you just saw Andrew drop into the glass with a cap. But look at the difference here. It just blends so beautifully. Andrew, I was thinking of you. I just got back from France. I was on vacation, and my friend told me that he takes his supplements through a gummy, and I literally scolded him. I'm like, I told him all the things that I've learned from you and all the things that I've learned through my own studies of how that lacks in the efficacy, and he is not getting what he's paying for.
Not even efficacy. They don't test them for efficacy. They don't test them for uptake. Obviously, a capsule or a powder, these ingredients are pure, they're bioavailable. But in a gummy, none of us believe that candy is healthy. If we have candy, we understand what we're doing when we have candy. All gummies are essentially candy with all sorts of other ingredients that we'd rather not be taking. They're just a fabricated dosage form. It's really kind of sad that gummies have taken the world by storm. We already have too many calories in our diet.
Exactly.
We already have too many ultra-processed foods in our diet. And all a gummy is another example of an ultra-processed food. So I would, and again, simply taking a candy and putting a little bit of vitamin C or vitamin D in it doesn't make that candy healthy. There was something ages ago in Food and Drug Law they called the jelly bean rule, that if you added a little vitamin C or vitamin D to a jelly bean, it didn't miraculously make it healthy. It still contains calories, it still contains sugar, and unfortunately, that's what most gummies are just poorly disguised candies supposedly becoming healthy because they delivered something beneficial. And I just want to talk quickly about our green foods. And our green foods is different. Green foods, the 5 foods we start with, they're already concentrated. That's part of the reason why wheatgrass or barley grass doesn't taste particularly good if you taste them on their own. These are highly concentrated foods. Wheatgrass, barley grass, chlorella, spirulina. These are among the most highly concentrated foods on the planet. And what we've done here is gone to the best source, concentrated, and basically dried them. So you're getting a perfectly pure product delivering the 5 different green foods: wheatgrass, barley grass, chlorella, blue-green algae, and spirulina. The 5 most targeted green foods. You're getting them in one capsule, no additives, no binders or fillers or extra calories or anything like that.
It's so true, and that's what we need. I realize I try to do very well and giving myself a well-balanced or rounded meal. I know I don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. I know for a fact, and what an easy way to do the right thing by giving your body what it needs. When you give your body what it needs, it knows what to do with it. And that's why I love listening to Andrew and learning from Andrew. Wanted to quickly remind everybody, because I know our time is limited in all of our presentations. We've got so much to talk about. But these are the counts that you can do. If you've never tried the products before, you want to start small, that is fine. You're still getting a today's special price on either or. This is the green foods, the same pricing. Whoops, that was for the Fruit Full, and I'll get that back up here. But look at how much you're saving today. Today alone, you can get the bigger cap counts, and in this particular offer, you can do either the capsules or you can do the powdered version. If you read reviews, you're going to be jumping in. If you too feel like I'm not giving my body what it needs through the healthy leafy greens or the bright berries, this is the easiest way to get all of those into your day, just like this. 1 little glass of water. How much do you just 1 glass a day, correct?
Yes, but again, it's misleading. I leave it to other companies to say this. It's misleading to say that if you swallow a capsule of Fruit Full antioxidants, you're getting all your fruits and vegetables, or my cruciferous vegetable product, or my green foods product. What these ingredients are targeted ingredients delivering the levels of anthocyanins that are declared on the label, the levels of polyphenols. So what it should be viewed as a dietary supplement. It's not a substitute for fruits or vegetables. Again, I leave that for other companies to talk about. It's not a substitute for the greens you might be eating. It underscores their importance because what we've done here is we're approaching it as a dietary supplement. If you wanted to have a blueberry extract, if you wanted to have the blueberries that deliver the levels of blueberries in an extract, you're probably consuming somewhere between 25, 50, maybe 100 times more quantity of blueberries. So what we're doing here is we're looking at blueberries, we're saying, wow, The protective compound they contain is anthocyanins. The same with those other berries. Slightly different anthocyanins, but it's anthocyanins. So what are we doing? We're eliminating the sugar, the calories, the fiber, and we're targeting those extracts for their protective compounds. So what Fruit Full Antioxidants is, it's not just fruits. What it is, it's a concentrated source of protected compounds. And what our green foods is, it's a concentrated source of the most protective green foods that have been recognized for centuries, whether it's blue-green algae, spirulina, chlorella, wheatgrass, barleygrass, of course, all are non-GMO, all are gluten-free. That's how we approach all our products.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for all of you to get this. This is our very first Today Special. I should say the first and second Today Special. It's been 3 years since we've had them up as a Today Special, meaning it's the best price you will see all year because it's been so long, and we highly recommend whatever cap count or whatever size you would like. The item is 9480. But I'm super excited about our next Today Special, Andrew. It's a big buzz in the industry right now. It's called berberine. It's a natural support for your blood sugar